when I moved to Calgary and I saw all these people with business cards, so I moved here in '98, and they had said marketing on them, and I'm like, this is a marketing town, my kind of people. And then I found out they were like, I got some oil, you want to buy it? Which is a tough job. And it is marketing. It's commodities marketing. But it wasn't marketing. And again, we don't have that deep root of expertise, especially business to consumer.
Yeah.
And when it comes to business, and I mean, the number of times I've had to sit with a CEO and go, no, brand is really important and it's not your logo. Like, we're starting table stakes, right? We're starting like really basic grassroots education. But once they get it, we have really smart people here. They get it and they embrace it, and they're like, I totally get how the repositioning and rebranding of my business has created not just brand equity, but actual capital equity for my business, right?
Yeah.
But that's new. You know, we're a commodity town, and I'll tell you, we can do some stuff better than anyone else. Branding, product marketing, high-tech marketing, we don't have deep roots in that, and we don't teach it in our schools. So, I mean, I've taught at U of C and at SAIT, and we have really good schools, but I think Mount Royal, we saw this shift to becoming a university where they said, let's do this blend of practical and theoretical. And, you know, we've been working very closely with the industry here, both from an outreach, getting them to tell us what they needed, but also from an educational perspective, because people knew their own little part of the marketing silo. They didn't know the full spectrum. If you ask the average person here, what's the difference between a product manager and a program manager in a software company? There wouldn't be very many people in Calgary who know what that is. But if you go to San Francisco, like everyone in the restaurant will go, oh, I know the difference, right? Because they do know that, and that's just, you know, changing the.
Back to maturity.
We're super smart people.
We're
super, and once they learn that, but you know, you go down to the valley and you ask them, you know, how to run it, how to start an oil and gas company, and how to do that. Well, they have no idea, you know, or you know, some of the things around agriculture that we do really, really well here. So yeah, hopefully, you know, we can build upon some of the biosciences expertise. Another thing too is you guys invest in some of these sort of energy tech areas. That's often not considered a high-tech startup kind of a business. And I of course, I came here and worked in that, so I know lots of really interesting businesses and small businesses working in that space, but they're profitable right away. You know, because oil and gas companies will pay a lot for software.
Absolutely.
They get that, you know, anchor client or two, and on they go, and they build their business. And so they're sort of left out of this groovy, high-tech Silicon Valley world.
For sure.
At all. And I'm like, they're a software business. But they're massively
successful.
Yeah,
in terms of revenues.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so it'd be nice to sort of bridge those two worlds and get the people doing apps for mobile phones to talk to the GIS, GPS experts, and then to talk to the, you know, production analysis experts who are doing really cool monitoring and, you know, evaluation software, because they don't get included at all. They're really treated as sort of outsiders because it's oil and gas.